Okay, it must be go time. Right, I cannot look how my hair's so big. It's yeah. I put in these sleep rollers right when they were wet, and then like I've taken them out and like. But by the way, this wasn't even last night. This was the night before last, and I just let them. I just let them like lie loose. Like I didn't even keep. Like I'd taken them out, and now I've put in just a bit of serum and hairspray, and it's given it big licks, as we'd say here. Right. So anyway, so I'm just noticing that, they made me organise the wolf to be in the shot with the tiger. Now, most of the time they are, but sometimes it just depends on the way I sit. But I feel this is important because for me, so bear in mind this isn't for everyone else unless you know that to be a thing. Because it is very important that you find what animals you connect with personally. But a side note, with the nature of frequency and everything, look, see, when I'm doing this in my hands, that's different codes coming through. I feel this is the union codes. I just don't analyze it too, but I can just feel my hand, the way that I'm doing that in my hands. Yeah, the divine feminine energy of my energy, this is all my inner energy I'm talking about, is the tiger, and my inner divine masculine energy is the wolf. So when they home me in on things about either the tiger or the wolf, or definitely if it's in the same video, it feels like a really, really strong, just a balancing of the energies, which again is what this channel is about all the time. But this brings me to, and so welcome if you're new, my name's Claire. Everything I do is channeling, clearing, and healing energy. So although I always use a lot of cards, occasionally sometimes I don't, but most of the time I use a lot of cards. I just got guided to the 144, so it could be a very important message if you resonate with that. Yeah, everything I do is channeling. Literally everything I say is part of this, the way I approach it. So I've approached it quite quickly, and also it's telling me I've only got 33 minutes and like 18 seconds to be exact. So 33 around here is like reminds me of Jesus energy, divine masculine energy, forgiveness, a come to Jesus moment. There must be an urgency with this message. And this is the one for today on the Tuesday the 4th, and then also the fact that it's 33 minutes and it was the free portal yesterday. Now I'm getting led to 222, so it's all going on. So these codes could be significant to you. So yeah, so it was yesterday at some point when I was watching. So, and this is the other thing. I don't know if it's going to come into this or, well, it will come into one of them. I think I'm going to at least film 2 of these today, so you'll see the other one tomorrow, or really just depends, because I think I might mix it up. When I record, like, say, 2 or 3 of these on the same day, I think I might actually, like, I think today I might actually record the ones for the weekend, because sometimes, like, because I like end up filming them on the Friday or whatever, you know what I mean? There's less energy, so I think I might do that. So, because everything is timeless. And before I forget to mention, there's videos that I've done, like, I know I say this fairly often, but it's true, like, there's videos that I've filmed like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Again, I always say 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, but really any time, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, like, so notice what comes up on the timeline when it says, like, for you, like when you come to my page, because I've been noticing when I access it from my other channel, it's like, it's kind of nuts, like they showed me one that was, well, it was for me. There's no other, definitely. I haven't watched it, but I could just tell from the title, and I filmed it ages ago. So, but I could just tell from the energy because I knew there's certain, what, like, basically there's ones that when I channel them, there's just too many synchron. There's too many things. But again, you can always take something from something. I'm going to need to pause this because one of those cards is sitting over there. Right, so real time, I'm going to show you now. If it looks like I'm getting a bit frustrated or like, oh, for fuck's sake, it's because I was gathering all the different cards and like I've put them beside me, and then they're kind of now they're falling on me. So, but I always feel that's like whenever there's a frustration when I'm filming this, it's part of the message, and it's about to reach 418 union. I've already been led to that number loads of times today, so I can't stand that I have to explain it all the time. But if you're new around here, basically whenever I see 418 or 184, not only is it my birthday, but so I see it as part of my mission to bring in these unions, but that actually corresponds to the 4 rewards in the tarot. Now I'm burping and hiccuping, so this is when I'm clearing the energy. And everything I'm doing right now, like 444, again, although most people that tune into me, you're not new and you know how this works, they're guiding me to say this. I am pretty weird. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I own it. Like, I'm weird and wonderful, and I'm sure you're weird and wonderful. But like, I'm very eccentric. Like, my moon conjunct Uranus, and guess what's happening today? In fact, let's see where the moon is right now. Um, yes, it pretty much is. It's not exact yet, but at some point later on today, the moon. So actually, it could even be when you're seeing this, the moon could be exactly conjunct Uranus. I know it sounds a little bit funny, which means unpredictable, expect unexpected. And oh my god, I've just realised. So wow, this is what I mean. Like, so I'm being extra to deliver this message. They're using my energy, but like this is what they're showing you is basically I do not fucking censor myself. Like, I'm not prim and proper when I deliver a message. And by the way, I respect the way that anyone delivers it. Everyone does it differently, but I am fully embodied divine feminine energy. I just completely go with the flow. And so like I said in a video the other day in my hands, I'm not meant to look normal. Like, that's my worst fucking nightmare. Do you know what I mean? I nearly said mate at the end, but it's kind of like it is my worst fucking nightmare. Like, I'm not meant to look normal, and I said that 555. It's like I'm bringing in these codes, this new earth energy, and eventually like we'll all get more adjusted to it. And like I said, like people that find my stuff that don't know what I'm on about, whether it be twin flames or the new earth or beyond that, it's going to be like I'm talking gobbledygook. It's frequency. People don't understand it, but if you do understand it, thank you for hanging around, or if you at least try to. This is why I'm like, wow. So I got guided to publish all the shorts yesterday up until Thursday, and then they just told me to stop then. So like I don't know when I'll post like Friday and the weekend and stuff, but look out for that. I'll probably forget like right before it gets to, or like on Friday or something, but that'll be meant to be. So, but look in the community tab, and they got me to basically title it like Monday, Tuesday, which again, like I say, although I read the affirmation and the date, they're all timeless. They can make sense wherever. I've saw it on my own channel before, like shorts from ages ago, and that happens to me on that day. You know what I mean? So it really is. It's crazy. It's a bit annoying too, isn't it? But it's magic. Like for instance, they're just reminding me as well, right? Because again, I'm with my North Node in Gemini in the 8th house, right? Like that is much to my annoyance a lot of the time. Like I am here to shed light on the shady shit, right? I just am. In twin flame stuff, right? Whether that be the twin flame collective, like basically watch out for the hoodwinkers of Atlantis, like, people that are very psychic, but they're trying to, put you against your true person, your twin flame. And then the genuine ones, high priestess of the light, high priest of the light, you know what I mean? There's people that are working for the dark, and there's people that are working for the light. But like I think it's so again, like sometimes I might be like, and it's always anonymous because I think that keeps it fair and balanced, but sometimes it's like I might be like, oh, I've had this horrible experience, and it's always years ago. I don't like to talk about things when they're kind of fresh, unless it was really important, but they don't usually. They make me speak about it after, like years ago. Always, because again, I've got Chiron and Gemini too, again, the twins. I've got so many planets and asteroids and stuff in Gemini, including my Vesta, the sacred flame, which is why I'm here to be a twin flame guide, a twin flame giant, all these different things, like burning the sacred flame at the highest degree of the twins, to guide the twins. It makes sense. And if you want to know about your own personal astrology and wee bits and bobs like that, or with you and your twin flame, because I was looking at a couple, like I was basically looking at a twin flame and unions chart, recently, like last week, and it is just again, I'd looked at their chart years ago, but like I looked again recently, and it is mind blowing all the different synchronicities. But basically, the point is, I channeled that. I think it'll be a week ago tomorrow, right? And this card, I can't remember, I'd found this somewhere separate from the deck, right? And then look, it was separate from the deck again. So that's quite interesting in itself. So there's somebody's breaking away from their environment, or breaking away from home, leaving something like that. And I'll tell you why. Because Moon conjunct Uranus and Taurus. The Taurus is the home. It is your money, your finances, your assets. I also said I felt there could have been like there could be like basically bad and good luck in money, specifically today, right? With that Moon conjunct Uranus again. And I mentioned my own energy because my Moon conjunct Uranus and Sagittarius. So that's why I'm very fun, optimistic, playful, and it's quite unpredictable. You know what I mean? But it's and it's channeling. Sagittarius is channeling too. But whereas when it's in Taurus, it's things to do with money, it's things to do with how you value yourself. So you could have a dramatic turnaround and be like, wait a minute, I'm worth it and I'm settling for this shit. I'm off, right? Like that could be somebody's message. Or I deserve better than this. I need to put my prices up. I've had my prices the same for ages, and actually I've got to value my experience. Again, I spoke about that actually in the one yesterday. Or just reevaluating, because we're in, oh yeah, and also a big one, because we're in the Venus retrograde now, which we just went into on the weekend. You're going to notice it, you might be feeling it. I'm feeling it already. I've got Venus in areas where it happens to be. And well, just the way I want to approach these twin flame therapies videos, which is, I think it's really, it's not all, I think it might be all you're going to see. Like, it's just videos of me doing this spread that I made up like a couple of years ago. I think this is going to be the staple one that you're going to see until the sun moves into Aries mid-March, just because like I'm being very guided to protect my energy. I'm getting so much confirmation, and that's why I was actually saying that is, if I was to sit here and kind of go on about like, but basically I'm just going to say this, I am so grateful for the other people, women and men, that do what I do, because there are some quite frankly angelic, well, it's 144,000, my fellow beings, like there's some really angelic women and men out there that 1111 that not only provide me with entertainment and laughter, that's a couple of the guys I watch I can think of, but also a lot of wisdom, but like divinely timed, like beautifully delivered messages right when I need them, because I have my moments of being like, for fuck's sake, it is a living hell. Being on the twin flame journey, it is a living hell sometimes, it really is, with the monitoring spirits, the spiritual warfare. But look at the way I'm saying this, right? This is all true, but Pisces season, which we're in right now, and there's still a lot of Pisces planets, we just came out of the Pisces new moon, it's victim mode, so be careful you don't fall into this too much. I'm allowed to too, and I'm a divine channel, so again, you're going to witness it, but I think that's why, where possible, I'm always, believe it or not, I'm always detached when I'm doing these. It might not seem like it, because I use a lot of my personality, and I use a lot of my own little stories and anecdotes and stuff, but I might try to make them be a bit less than that, because just because of this Venus retrograde being in my own sign, I'm going through a lot of my own looking at things differently and stuff like that. So I'd prefer to just kind of not comment on too much until we're out of it, which is, look, it's only, like I said, it's only 40 days. It really is like very, well, it's like very biblical and very, whatever you want to call it. And I can't help but notice how crazy it is that Good Friday, right, is my actual birthday. It is 18/4. So when I keep getting led to 1804, it could be about that too. And again, I'm not kidding. Oh shit, I got the Mary Magdalene book, but I didn't get the cards. I can pause this only if there's time. But yeah, if I don't end up using any cards of Mary Magdalene and Jesus, I feel just me even just saying that is part. Oh shit, they've just reminded me I've not got the microphone in. This is hilarious. See the chaotic energy though. And see, sometimes I'm getting distracted not to deliver the message. So I think this might be the important bit of the message. Look, home. An exciting change in home or lifestyle bring positive improvements, new energy. Look at that window door opening. It looks like it's maybe like one of the things that's a window and a door, but you know what I mean, this is a door opening. And the thing about eclipses is, and we go into the, I kept thinking it was this Friday, we go into the eclipse on the 14th, right? So it's not far away from when I'm filming this. I'm filming this right now on the 4th, so 10 days away, yeah. Basically, actually that feels like that's ages away, doesn't it? But either way, when we get into that, it's like boom, 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 lots of different eclipses, right? And it's like a magical like doorway eclipse. I always call it the eclipse hallway, but that's why there's all these things about windows and doors. If you listen to my wee chaotic shorts, when I was in the middle of cooking my tea and there was kids shouting outside, it was all going on, but it was funny. It was like I had to shut the door and then shut the window. If it was because it was about doors and windows, because God uses anything. The cards are fun, but God uses anything to give the message. You just got to pay attention, and I can't not pay attention to all my clairs. I've been like this like my whole fucking life. It just amped up when I went through my spiritual awakening, which was now ages ago. 14th as well. That 14th is really important, and it's not in Libra. I have to keep telling myself that it is in Virgo. It's in Virgo. And before I forget, I was guided ahead of time because I usually put up last minute. I'm going to hold a group Zoom if there's enough people that want to do it on the 14th, so the night. So it'll start at 8 o'clock UK time. So if there's enough interest up, I'll assess it a couple of days before. Obviously, if there's only like one or nobody's booked it, I might cancel it and I'd just either give you the money back, or I might ask if you want me to do something else instead of it or something, right? So that's, so, you know, basically book it. If you feel guided to, book it, and you will, you know, I'll either just give you the money right back. It's easy for me to just press refund. It'll send you exactly what you got. Or I'll do something else in place, okay? But yeah, I feel there is changes in the home environment. So, and remember, this is timeless, so it can be whenever, but because this is today's energy, there could be shake-ups around the home or money or how you feel about yourself. So surrender to silence if you're confused. Even when you feel lost, there's a way through the labyrinth. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. I actually just want to hold that because I feel like it's like, hello, praise for the thumbnail. Right, there really isn't a lot of time to give this message now, so whatever comes out will be what you need to hear. So let's just put this back. So I'll get on with, see what I mean, it's very chaotic this. I'll get on with my spread. So, inner union, why can't I find it? This always happens. I really need to put on a bit of paper. Every time I do this, I say that. Right, so let's go. So I'm going to identify the feminine energy with these cards. So if you're the feminine energy, whether you're a female or email, I was going to say, maybe an email is important. Oh shit, I think they're saying that because there's a couple of emails there. There's 3 emails, 3 people I know I need to reply to. So if you're watching this, I haven't replied. I've got a client, yeah, pretty much as soon as, not as soon as, well, it depends how long, no, it can't, because it can't be that long. As soon as I finish probably the second one, if I could squeeze that in before I talk to my client. So basically I'll get back to you after I've got my client. Right, so I can't stand the word empath. I just think it's overused. But basically, if you identify as an empathic starseed or an empath or something, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. If you are very sensitive, I don't like the word sensitive either, but if you're very sensitive, and I'm extremely sensitive, which is why I've just explained why, you will have a video every day, maybe sometimes even more than one, but definitely this one. But otherwise, I'm not doing lives and stuff. Although I am actually, side note, I am going to jump into the membership. That's what I might do right after this, actually, before I forget. So if you do want to see me on live streams, join the membership, and I'm doing that. But again, that's not a thing to get people to join, because before you know it, it'll blink and I'll be back in public. But it's just, if you're missing me, I'm there. So, and again, I'm not saying I'm there all the time or anything, I haven't been in, but I am going to jump in today to do a prayer circle and stuff. So, and just to do, some new earth energies, I just sort of hang out and do whatever. So, but basically, make sure you're not absorbing what's not yours. Now, I know why they've brought this out, right? So, because I can remember I've had this pulled through me on personal readings over the years, and it's just, it used to come out rapid. No matter who was giving me a reading, like, it always used to come out. But basically, and there could be, I'm noticing real massive correlations with readings I've had years ago, like either ones I've done for myself or ones other people have done, because it's basically, as long as you're going to a pure channel, it's coming from spirit, God, angels, your guides and stuff. I feel even with that reminding me of my own personal reading, I feel, like I said, lots of things are lining up. Oh my God, yeah, and it reached my birthday. Confirmation everywhere. And remember what I said? That's Good Friday. So right, thank you, God. This is so strong today, right? I got chills when I said that. There's so much confirmation of bullying today. It's unreal. If you've been treated unfairly, like hung out to dry, again, I can't help but notice the synchronicities of what I've just been saying. I do feel there is justice coming, right? But I feel don't be surprised if you're the feminine energy, if things have been created in your life the past couple of weeks, the past 10 days, the past week, that basically isolate you. Like if you're just guided to be isolated, or things happen where you fall out with people and you're hermit, it's happening for a reason. Just trust it. And I strongly feel it's to do with your twin flame. You're mirroring them. Something's going on in their life. Things could be created in your life to give them the space. So for instance, say there's like a codependent situation, we'll just use a friend example, a really codependent friend. It's just, they're just always around. You can't get the silence that they just mentioned in your own home. Wow, that's blown my mind. To gather your thoughts. I feel this could be, and I felt that's a masculine I'm describing, male or female. I feel if you've got like someone in your life, and remember this is a confusing thing, it doesn't actually need to be your friend. This could be like a family member, could be a best friend though, it could be exactly mirroring someone at work, blah, blah, blah. You get it. Somebody that you're very close with that you would usually speak to and see all the time. Something could be created, and it's that will sort itself out, right? If I feel for somebody like it will sort itself out, but for someone it's like it's so that they're mirroring and they get the space to actually gather their thoughts. So that's very clear. If that's for you, you'll just know. But that's what they've been talking to me about as well. So that's kind of mind blowing. So right, give us something for the masculine. And now this will be interesting with what I've just said. So again, I know it can be a little bit. I'm hearing the word disconcerting, which I have to, you know me, I actually have to look it up because I know what it means, but I don't. Disconcerting, I heard it, Clairaudient. Disconcerting. Yeah, disturbing, unsettling, fucking that, isn't that amazing? That's amazing. You know what I mean? I knew what I meant, but I didn't. It's unsettling. I feel if you're the Divine Feminine, it's unsettling because you're like, why the fuck did this happen? That doesn't normally happen to me. Like, you know, that I'm through the karmic bullshit, but it's because, yeah, I need to go back and get that. I just saw it when I was shuffling. I just saw the crumbling card. Share your voice. So I do feel there is a masculine, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. I feel this is like, again, if it comes out again, it comes out again. And I just saw baby steps as well. So somebody's being guided to, I'm just going to stop and think about it. But basically, if you're the masculine, you're being guided to share your voice. You're being guided to being, you're hermiting in your cave just now, away from people that might be like creating noise. And again, if this, for some of the masculines that, you know, you are, in a like if you're in a romantic karmic situation, there could be because there's synchronicity left, right, and centre in this, isn't there? It's Judgment Day because they're pulling me the Judgment card over there. I can't be bothered getting it, but yeah, things are going to be getting shaken up so that you get that time, whatever that means. So could you give us something for the masculine? Thanks God in the guys. Look at this, guys. It's no me. I'm just passing the message. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So again, if you're maybe not well right now, or you just feel stressed out, like, you know, fuck, I can't fucking take this anymore. It could be really bad for some people. That's what I'm feeling. And I know I didn't put the microphone in, but this reading's a mic drop in itself. So yeah, you saw what happened there. I said it and it came out. So I feel your masculines, you're being given a break from some people in your life that drain your energy. Or maybe they've just got a lot of their own shadow that they've worked through. Because like I said, that's what I talk about all the time. It's what I help people with. You know, it's cool to talk about shadow work and all that kind of stuff, but the amount of people that actually aren't doing either any shadow work or they've not integrated their shadow, so they've still got very like covert, like even narcissistic traits about them, you know, like not being able to say sorry and things like that, or fake apologies, you know, it's just everywhere. And it's why I spend a lot of time alone, and I spend a lot of time alone anyway, but that's basically, I've been guided to spend, like I've spent a lot of time on my own the past just over a week, so just pay attention. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. Yeah, masculine, everything you're being guided to do at this time, just keep doing it. Stop overthinking, you know, you're being guided towards your destiny. Like in Trust and Niggle, like in Back to the Future. I'm your destiny. He gets it wrong at first though. So again, there could be something about feeling like you're going to get something wrong. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Right, there's not a lot of time to give the rest of this message, but did I even read that tiger card? No, I didn't. So I feel, oh fuck, wait a minute, this is insane. So I know what they're trying to tell me now. Look, when I was trying to get the decks, I picked up this Divine Feminine card. Oh my god. Sorry, this reminds me of that review I sometimes post from a therapy client I had, like literally, could even be 9 years ago, by the way. I think it's 8 or 9 years ago, where she said, you have the epiphanies along with Claire. Like, she loves just seeing that happen. The white wolf, Divine Feminine, but the wolf though. Remember, the wolf to me is my Divine Masculine energy, my boundaries, my decision making, my hey. That's enough now, even if it's energetically. My tiger's the feminine, the wolf and the tiger. And also I got guided to his birthday numbers and mine. So, but again, it's just divine feminine and masculine as a whole. Tiger, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I'm bold, I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. So wait a minute. Very, very, very strong divine feminine energy coming through here. and again, they're choosing me to deliver it because I am a very, very, very strong divine feminine energy because of everything I've went through, still go through. Yeah, and I'm proud of that. So if you want help being in your divine feminine energy, getting in your divine feminine energy, because not enough women are in that energy, or a man that needs to be in that to honour your feelings, or if you're like, I help lots of twin flames, like whether you're with your twin flame or not, because some of the twin flames that are guided to me in the past and presently are with their twin flame, it helps them stay in the divine feminine, because a lot of women, well, basically 95% of the women that are drawn to me are mostly, their go-to is the masculine. So it's like I'm helping you, training you, really. I was talking about that with someone recently. So training you to stay in it. Now this deck's interesting. I can't, I've not got enough time to go through all the questions. Just what's going on right now on the feminine side. This deck's specifically got, there's certain cards that come out whenever I use it. Queen of Cups. So you are in a loving, you know, you could be very psychic and a loving, caring, mothering, nurturing energy. You know, you could be like giving like psychic, clairvoyant messages like I'm doing right now to others, and or like we either in the public and in private, or you might just do private readings and you know you're not as out there. But there's something, you know, you're psychic. I just want to keep saying you're a psychic, so I feel you must be like somebody that does that for your work, or you're just very, maybe you don't do it for your work, you're just very in the know about something. And I feel they're saying keep your heart open for your masculine, and the masculine, what's going on right now with the masculine, this isn't everyone's message, remember? Right, okay, so that came out reverse. So we've got, yeah, it's exactly actually what I've said. So bits and bobs of it. So we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So on this card, it's got, oh my God, as well. It's got like a man and a woman, and then there's two little children here. So again, whether there's actually two children, I think it's two little girls. So whether it's actually two children, but remember it could be like two boys, a girl and a boy, two girls, whatever, or just one or three or four. But it could be basically the breakdown of a family home, and again the home card, you know what I'm saying, because it's in reverse. But I feel this is also like the masculine energy or the divine feminine. You're having to put your boundaries up with things to do with family, basically. Or it's, so like I said, so it's either your own family that there's rocky things going on, or it's like just having to, it could even just be, you know, you need a bit of a break just now, like maybe people are leaning on you too much, or like anything, basically anything could be happening. But that confirms exactly what I said, because they're just being through me, that feminines, you are mirroring your masculine that is going through some kind of family drama, I would say. So whatever that means to you, if this isn't yours, it's not yours, but that was what I've said. So what are the karmic lessons that are being learning and what need to be released? There's a King of Wands in reverse here. So again, this is somebody, and I notice I didn't say feminine or masculine, but I feel like this is somebody, this is like a male figure that's putting a spanner in the works to the group of unions that I'm talking about right now. Yeah, and then we've got, wait a minute, I can never work out what this is on this. Oh, that's an apology. So we've got some kind of apology coming, and we've got the Star in the reverse, and now we've got the Sun. It's either that a masculine wants to apologise for when they acted in distorted energy, and didn't contribute in a happy way to your healing, but now they want to come in and give you the Sun, like, you know, the divine masculine energy is the Sun, actually. So it's like, you know, but this is the happiest card in the deck, is what most people say. But also I feel for some, like, confusingly, that King of Wands is like that, oh shit, right, wow, that's fascinating, that's the friend. Again, this friend thing keeps coming through. Queen of Coins, there's definitely Six of Swords. Someone's definitely moving on from like a Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. That's a money grabber energy. I have got what's the tea, it's over here. Oh God, sorry for flashing you my back tattoo. I want to see if that could have somebody, look what's on the bottom, that could have, somebody could have a back tattoo, you could be identifying somebody. blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. What else do we need to know? So this message is a bit chaotic, but it's because, you know, there's only so much time on the phone. I need to declutter it. So you need to declutter. That's what that full moon eclipse is about on the 14th. Decluttering, detoxing friendships, it seems like. And I've got a deck that says detox your friendships. I might try and find that for the next one. So I mean, cyberbully again. So this card to me, what does it say? You're being bullied online, or they have suffered from it. Do you know why they got me to take that out? I mentioned the word bullied, and like I said, because I've had loads of hair flip. I've had loads of confirmation to that today, that if you do feel like you have been, and I mean bullied in the sense of like just people speaking about your business, you know, making up rumours, gossiping, slandering, all that kind of shit, karmic energies, or people getting the wrong end of the stick of things and making it 10 times worse. Cyberbully, they're like, we said what we said, that's all that wants to come out. Yeah, bad reputation. Holy fuck, man, they're giving the tea here. So yeah, I feel someone with a bad reputation who spies on divine femme, divine masculine is getting rejected, or they will be in the near future. But wow, I mean, and it needed to play out. There's bankruptcy as well, love triangles, Queen rising. Sorry for fucking hell. Like, right, so they're telling you like cock blocking. Yeah, like look, look at that. The person with the bad reputation, that's the karmic energy, was stopping cock blocking a divine feminine being with a divine masculine. Like, that had to play out. It's part of, yeah, an offer's coming. I feel there's, like you said, there's an apology, there's an offer. Christ, I mean, that will all just make sense if it's meant to. Let's see what the masculine's saying. I think it's important that we fit that in before, my God. Right, because I only got that because there's a bullying of angel prevention. I'll try and, let's see, what's the masculine want to say? That's like so scarily. I'm sorry I hurt you, I didn't realise what I had until it's gone. Yeah, so I kind of just wanted to get, because I can't actually use that in the, yeah, wow. So basically, someone with a bad reputation is jealous of a divine feminine. So this could be range from anything from knowing who you are to not knowing who you are. This can be people that are, somebody could be frantically searching online. I'm enchanted, yeah, because I'm masculine's like captivated, can't go another day without you. Right, this is like major dramatic. I just want to see if, oh no, they're not there. There's only 3 cards. What else? Again, I have to keep stressing, this is not everyone's message. It's just obviously important that some people got. What else do you need to know about it? By the way, this could have happened in the past, so you could be long away healing from this karmic energy. Karmic energy doesn't need to be a woman too, but I mean, it is a woman on the card there. Baggage. So yeah, I think they're saying somebody's healing from this. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships, unpack it. So I think this is something that somebody's healing from, a bad experience, or you're going to need to dressing up, an opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. I think the fact that that's come out is saying that there's going to be times to celebrate coming soon. So it feels like maybe most people's past, true love, wow, and it's about to end. This justice is coming. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. Might use that for the thumbnail. I'll just decide what's most. It's going to end. See you later. It's going to end.